Hello, my name is Alexandra Cerebelli, and I am the Statler sous chef for the Menus of Change kitchen here at CIA campus Hyde Park. Our kitchen is a part of our student dining program, so it's offered to faculty and students. It serves as a healthful meal option for students here. The Menus of Change kitchen is fast, it's colorful, it's exciting, and one of the coolest parts about our kitchen is that we utilize ingredients that would otherwise be wasted here at the CIA. The typical day in the Menus of Change kitchen is to embrace the fact that there is no such thing as a typical day. I get in about 2 o'clock and kind of assess what we have. The way that food comes to us is usually either by storeroom or by chef. And by chef, I mean opening the door and throwing me bags of Brussels sprouts. Hello, how are you? No, you're good. Or I come in and there's like surprises in my cooler and I'm like, hey, where did this come from? What's the ingredients list? Like, where is this? And someone will probably be like, oh, hey, I left something for you. It's this, that, the other thing, you know? So I'm tasting and just trying to figure out what it is. Come check out the cool stuff. This spinach is also like not okay to eat raw, so we'll do that too. My journey to the CIA hasn't really been one direct thing. First, when I got out of high school, I studied visual arts and writing. I studied to become a set designer, and I worked as a set designer for a while, but my first job was in a Friendly's diner. Very quickly, I realized that, you know, I was much happier in the back of the house, and I was much more useful in the back of the house. Then I decided to go to Alaska, and I went with my best friend, where I cleaned hotel rooms, and I wanted to get out at sea, and she's like, Alex, well, you cook, like, become a cook. I ended up out at sea in the Arctic Circle. My time in Alaska influenced the Menus of Change kitchen by showing me the complexity of not only the fishing industry, but gave me perspective on the changing climate and the environment. So after my first tour in Alaska, I ended up moving back to Philadelphia. I ran a kitchen at a women and children's homeless shelter in West Philadelphia, and I was hired to come in, assess, remap, redevelop, write recipes, make connections, and that ended up being the most groundbreaking experience of my life. We got food once a month. A lot of the food that we got was not fit for human consumption. We would run out of food on a regular basis, so that was the first time I was really problem solving to address these problems and working with my community. It really set me on my path. And the Applied Food Studies program here is the only program I found that was really geared toward that mentality, towards looking at those issues in a bigger, broader perspective. You know, it really gave me solid information about the food system, food history, foraging, especially agriculture. Problems that we face with the environment and the food system today aren't, you know, one solution problems. You know, they're really dovetail issues. So being able to have a broader perspective of these issues has allowed me to work with others to conceive practical ways to help mediate or evolve forward. Being able to bring all of these experiences that I have to the table, and to have a platform to teach chefs that are just getting out there about the importance of optimal utilization, positive kitchen culture, creating these environments that are working together. We can not only talk about these things, but we can do it. So thank you so much for coming in today and talking to us about our kitchen. We really look forward to having you in the kitchen where the action's happening and trying our food.